Well, Vargas, in his last 7 starts, 4-1 ERA, just a smidge over 3. You see his Toyota numbers for the year, not good, and he struggled in his starts against the Braves. Or just did.
Grounded into the shift. Beautiful stop, Rosario, the spinorama, and a beautiful scoop by Smith at the other end. And they get Albies for the second out. Spectacular play by Rosario. Nice finish by Dominic Smith. Well, McNeil made one of his 2 outstanding plays against Markakis last night. That strike 3 called, and he knew it. Vargas, 3-pitch strikeout of Markakis, a 6-pitch inning.
His numbers in his last 8 starts have been good. His Land Rover numbers, 1-1 ERA under 3.
And Tehran goes off speed to strike out Rosario for the first. Strikes out on the changeup, and Vargas has his 2nd strikeout of the night. Not the first great center fielder of the 60s to have a rough World Series game. Strike 3 call. Culberson down looking. Remember Willie Davis in '66, 3 errors in 1 inning. So runner in scoring position with 2 out. Acuna lines one, flag down by Vargas, and he has time to throw him out. Quick glove by Jason Vargas just to get a piece of that, and then he makes the play to end the inning. Pop-ups or fly balls. This one's in the air, but to deep left, and forget that. That is way out of here. Plawecki crushes one to get the Mets on the board. 7th home run of the year for Kevin Plawecki, and the Mets have a 1-0 lead.
Well, we said coming into this game, the 2 things that have really troubled Tehran's year are the walks and the home runs, and that's the 26th allowed by Tehran this year.
Keeping Ronnie Seymour.
Gary and I usually have the separation of church and state when we do the games.
My question is, what happens if there's a pitching change?
Oh, then the colors and all that stuff scares me to death.
Back-to-back strikeouts for Tehran to finish off the 3rd.
Or if it's the same.
Line toward the middle, but McNeil is there to snag it. And that retires the side. McNeil positioned just right to reach out and grab it. Anybody was not doing their job properly. I mean, you've seen many pitchers in circumstances like that. Oh, come on. Vargas off the mound, and a nice play to throw out Culberson.
And now can barely make contact.
Pops this one up in foul ground. Can Dom get there? He does. Oh, Coles ran past it, but that's the 3rd out. Another 6-pitch inning for Jason Vargas, who's heading toward a Maddox. 1-2 coming, and Plawecki goes down on a high fastball. 5 strikeouts for Tehran, 2 out of the inning. For 2 years before SNY started. Fly ball out to left, and back goes Conforto, and he reels it in to retire Flaherty. You didn't want to step on his toes.
Did you get the funny look?
Tehran down on strikes. Markakis scalds one, and Rosario smothers it. His only play is at first. In time, side retired. McNeil was not at second base to cover, which was Rosario's first look. He made the adjustment and threw out Markakis. Last year, Jason Vargas pitched in the 7th inning 10 times in 32 starts, but first time this year in his 20th start, and he strikes out Camargo with the changeup. 5 strikeouts now for Jason, 2 out in the 7th. That's line to center, but Acuna coming on, diving, and he made the catch. Nice play, Acuna, to take a base hit away from Plawecki for the 2nd out.
Well, we mentioned in there earlier in the game, and when he did the defense for the Braves, that Acuna is a center fielder and only played about 8 games, 9th game out in center, and he proves right there that he can play. Nice jump. Nice diving catch.
Well, they've got a 2-time Gold Glover in center field most days with Ender Inciarte, but Acuna showing off his skills.
It's what people are going to look at when they got to cast their ballot.
As Arauco skies one out to left center. Back goes Duvall for a look, but it's out of here. Devin Mesoraco with a pinch hit 3-run homer. 10th home run of the year for Mesoraco. And the Mets now have a 4-0 lead. Big night for the Met catchers. Plawecki a solo shot in the third, and now Mesoraco comes off the bench for a 3-run bomb. Well, Drew Smith has been struggling with men on base, comes in again with men on base.
Yeah, the number at the bottom. Just concentrate on that. That's where he has struggled the most.
This time a fastball on 1-0, and it's drilled for another base hit. Duvall around third. He'll come in with the first Atlanta run. So Acuna gets Smith again, and Drew gives up another inherited run. And he pulls one down to Smith at first. Smith gets the out, and Smith gets out. That's lined into right center, a base hit for Bruce. Conforto will stop at second. So Bruce has his second hit of the night. And Frazier with a weak hack goes down swinging to end the inning. 3 strikeouts in that bottom of the 8th for Max Fried. We go to the 9th. Robert Gsellman on for the save opportunity. Suzuki lines one into center field, and the Braves have the leadoff man on in the 9th.
Just seems like Gsellman's starting to get the ball up. He's lost as a result. He's losing his sink.
2-2 coming, and Camargo lashes one to deep right center. Back in the gap goes Nimmo, and gets there on the edge of the warning track for the first down.
Hit him.
And he hit him. And now 2 men aboard.
Tying run to the plate.
And now Freddie Freeman will come up to pinch hit. Curveball struck him out, and the ball game is over. Gsellman bends but doesn't break. He picks up the save. Jason Vargas with his best outing of the year. A couple of home runs from the catchers, Plawecki and Mesoraco, and the Mets take 2 of 3 from Atlanta.
Best curveball that Gsellman has thrown, boy, in quite some time.